Hey everyone, welcome to Harry Potter Theory. Now, we see it time and time again. Wizards apparating all over the place. What a way to travel. Instantly getting to wherever it is that you need to go, all before you can say, "Harry, did you put your neighbor to the goblet of fire?" Apparition is of course a magical means of transportation, akin to teleportation, where the user instantly travels from one location to another. But if this method of transportation is so effective, why don't more witches and wizards utilize it? Why do conventional and, by comparison, far inferior methods of transportation even exist for witches and wizards? Cars? Come on. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. First of all, it is a fairly advanced skill, and not all witches and wizards even know how to do it. Secondly, even if they do know how to do it, it's risky, because it can be tricky to pull off and end very badly if botched. Thirdly, many witches and wizards simply prefer conventional means of transport, like brooms, still pretty cool, floo powder, connecting the fireplace network, and portkeys, enchanted objects instantly transporting you to a location. And lastly, it is common knowledge that most people vomit the first time they apparate, even more than the first time they see Ron Weasley's hair, which makes it slightly less appealing for a newbie. Harry remarked that apparition felt like being forced through a very tight rubber tube. One thing that I've always wondered is why wizards don't use apparition to travel long distances, across countries, continents, the world. We only ever see or hear of it being used for more reasonable trips. My understanding of apparition is that in order to apparate, you just need to focus on the desired location in your mind, and that it's relatively straightforward from there. However, J.K. Rowling later expanded on the practice of apparition on Twitter. When asked why Newt Scamander of Fantastic Beasts took a boat to the USA instead of apparating, her response was that apparition becomes increasingly risky over long distances, namely because it requires extensive knowledge of the terrain to which one is moving, and an ability to visualize it clearly. If you aren't in the same country, it's highly unlikely that you are going to be able to visualize the terrain appropriately. Rowling summarized that cross-continental apparition would almost certainly result in severe injury or death, regardless of skill level. Brooms, floo powder, portkeys, and magic cars are all great, but I know that I'd be apparating everywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to leave your video suggestions in the comment section below. Also, let me know which form of transportation you'd use. Until next time, you're a wizard, Harry.